860-1440 is our numbers. Good morning, on air.
What's happening, Kevin?
I don't know.
How you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling excelente.
All right. Well, on that last call, I have to say that the right and the left are not the same. And you know and I know that the right is very hateful and heartless. But anyway.
Well, I think they got some of that on both sides. I mean, that isn't.
Not as much as the right.
Well.
The right started out with that Tea Party, and that Tea Party started out.
It was a right, but it was a Tea Party that got us free in America for the most part.
Yeah, maybe some years ago, but not this. This recent Tea Party started out as a flat-out racist group.
Well, I totally disagree, but go right ahead.
They changed up after a while,
mm-hmm.
and they toned down their racism in their pictures and their sayings and all of that type of stuff. You know, just like when the guy was yelling and spit flew out of his mouth and he spit on that congressman,
mm-hmm.
The black congressman. You know, they were yelling and screaming and there was nothing peaceful about that demonstration.
Okay.
I mean, do you agree with that?
I totally disagree, but.
So yelling and screaming at a demonstration is peaceful?
Well, America was built on dissent.
Okay, but again, peaceful?
Well, I don't know. What is peace merely the absence of war?
A peaceful demonstration is like the bus boycott.
Okay, well.
You didn't see them yelling and screaming. I've seen other demonstrations that were peaceful.
Okay.
But then again, in America.
But you didn't say anything about when the new Black Panther Party was up there with bats at polling places, intimidating people not to come vote. So I mean, every group of people has their issue.
Well, people were intimidated because they were black, and what made it worse?
Okay.
Because they had Black Panther uniforms on. They weren't out there.
Okay, but isn't that just as bad as anything else you just mentioned?
Hey, they weren't yelling and screaming.
No, they just got a big bat. Anyway, what else is on your mind?
Oh, everything's on my mind. You know what, Kevin? And I see your philosophy, and I just wish you would understand the core and the foundational principles of God-like wisdom and thinking and philosophy. You know, the two greatest commandments are love God with all your heart, mind, and soul. The next is love your neighbor as yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact is that every law that God put in place, every law, all of the laws hang on just those two.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of trying to, it's good to learn the laws, but you really don't have to learn them if you just follow those two basic things. And the thing is, you're thinking.
I'm glad I live my life basically that way.
But no, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
That's your interpretation.
Well, first of all, I understand whenever you're hit with the truth from a person you don't like or a person you don't want to agree with.
When I hear
you always throw in everyone's entitled to their own
and this is all you're giving this one is your opinion.
No, it's not. I'm giving you truth.
But it's your opinion. What the truth is.
No. But see, that's all right because I understand you.
Okay.
Because that's your way of coping with things is by calling the truth an opinion when you don't want to agree with it. But it seems like you have a problem with janitors and people who sweep for a living. No, I don't. Yes, you do.
Wait a minute. But I don't believe that sweeping a floor entitles you to a $70,000 a year salary. I just don't.
Okay, some people can sweep floors for so many years and just every year they get a raise or whatever. I'm just saying. I mean, you make it seem like being a sweeper is a bad thing.
If you're going to complain about what you're making, okay, or complain about your place in life, your station in life, then do something about it.
Okay, Kevin. Martin Luther King said, if a man is called a street sweeper, he should sweep streets as Michelangelo painted, as Beethoven composed music, as Shakespeare wrote poetry. He should sweep the streets so well that all of the hosts of heaven and earth will pause.
And Benjamin E. May said that whatever you do in life, do it so well. So I can give you the quotes now.
Here lived a great street sweeper who did his job well.
Right. I'm not putting down. Hey, I'm not putting down the street sweeper. No, but I'm telling. We live in a nation. Wait, we live in a nation now with this whole union craze, where you can make $70,000, $80,000, $100,000 by sweeping. There is no what I would call talent to sweep in a floor. There's no educational, there's nothing, you don't need a college degree, you don't need to exert yourself educationally. You push a broom.
And I know why you have something against street sweepers or sweepers.
All right, Dennis.
Because the thing is that they clean up.
All right, Dennis. Appreciate your call, as usual.